it's Jackie White, and I'm here with your February 2022 1-minute real estate market update. So, are we going to have a market crash this year? I don't think so, but maybe a little bit of a slowdown. We've had since March of 2020 double-digit appreciation in the high teens, and that's just not sustainable. Over the last 40 years, we've averaged about 6% year over year. So even if we are in the 8 to 10% range, it may feel slow, but it's going to be still greater than we've had over the last 40 years. So it's all relative, right? Now, interest rates are predicted to go up 2 to 3 times this year. They were hovering around the mid-2s starting in the beginning of the pandemic. Now we're in the mid-3s. So, there's some buyers that actually are like, you know what, it's time for us to get off that fence before they start to go up. So we may actually see a little bit of an increase in buyer activity as they try to lock in some low rates before they change at the end of this year. Something I'm personally noticing, and I'll give you this little micro trend, is that here in Denver, I have had a lot of conversations and transactions with people that moved to Colorado in the last 3 to 5 years, bought their first house, they're young professionals, and since the beginning of the pandemic have seen a ton of appreciation. And they're starting families and they miss people that they have in their lives that are outside of Colorado. And they want to get closer to family and friends. And having all this appreciation in their home, they're like, you know what? It's time to move back east or move down south or go somewhere where our family is closer and we can be with them in the middle of all this uncertainty of the pandemic. And I'm going to take all this money out of my house here in Denver and go buy something cheaper. So I'm seeing a little bit of that happening right now. I've done, probably about a half a dozen transactions with folks moving out of Colorado, which is kind of a shocker, because that's their scenario. So who knows if that will continue. If you have questions about the real estate market, give me a call. Always here to help. See ya.